So I had to look it up, you know what I'm saying? Because I was just thinking about like how impressive the second win is to have a second win. And that's with anything. So I'm saying that, and I started out with me running, but you have to have a second win in anything. There's nobody at the top of any craft, business, sport, field that did not tap into their second win. Because we all the same, right? We just very different variations of the same being, but we all the same. So we all share the same emotions. Some of us lean towards different emotions more than others or whatever, but we all are the same being. We all have the same makeup. And in this life, if you try for anything, especially anything great, you're going to get beat up. And you're going to need some reinforcement. You're going to need some backup. And sometimes somebody else is not going to be there. You're going to have to back yourself up with that encouragement to yourself, or maybe that financial deposit to yourself, or maybe that time effort, whatever it is, whatever sacrifice that you got to make. When you're going for something great, you're going to need your second win. So I started to say to myself, well, what is a second win exactly? You know what I mean? Because I've said I use it so fluently and just use it casually. What is a second win? I couldn't find a proper definition. So I'm going to tell y'all what a second win is. This is the definition of a second win. The reserve energy and skill only used when summoned by an emptying tank. Y'all know how we do. I'm going to read it again. Second win. The reserve energy and skill only used when summoned by an emptying tank. Now, it's important to pay attention to the only first. As we go through this and we explore this, make sure that you're not ignoring the only. I'm going to read it again just so you're like, okay, what about the only? So you don't have to rewind it. But the button right there. Second win. The reserve energy and skill only used when summoned by an emptying tank.
Man, about your word, always keep that shit a buck. And if a nigga test your bloodline, stand for yours. The only thing that matters in this world, who wanted more luck. Never not believed in me, that's just how I'm cut. Be a man about your word, always keep that shit a buck. And if a nigga test your bloodline, stand for yours. The only thing that matters in this world, who wants it more, yeah.